Okay, guys, for anybody that tunes in after this goes public, uh, we're going to be making some spiral Christmas trees. These, I'm going to refine the design, refine the work. We're going to make a series of larger ones and a couple of smaller ones. So, sit back and enjoy, I suppose. Hey, Colin, thanks for popping in, bud. Cleveland, thanks. I just figured I'd do a production run of trees. So, hey, John, thanks for popping in, bud. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I got started on this a lot later than I wanted to today, so we'll let you guys do what you do, and I appreciate you popping in to hang out for a bit. I ran them through the planer and cleaned them up. You can see that some of it is still, got rough areas. But I did all that off stream because why not? So, yeah, these are just cedar fence pickets. They're $3.45 a piece. So this is what we're gonna make. What we're gonna make our trees out of. All right, back to making noise. We're gonna cut these into 1-inch strips, by the way. How'd you know? Oh, nice, Dave. I never thought about making birdhouses. Alright, back to making noise. Yes, Alex. It is. It definitely shines as a ripper. Yeah, Dave. Making boxes out of cedar is definitely a good idea. But, I got I got 3 more to cut into 1-inch strips, so I'll be back in a bit. Yeah. Hi, Henrik. Thanks for popping in. Alex. Yeah, these are for the Christmas trees. So I got a couple of 3/4 inch, a couple. I got a stack of 3/4 inch, and then I used the leftovers for off of those to make some more 3/4 inch. So the ones that weren't an inch thick anyway. That was that last little bit that I ran there. So now I get to pick it all up and move on. Alex, I brought out the turn. I brought out that contraption that I made. Unfortunately, it fills up too quick. Hi, Turner. Excuse me. I've got one, Henrik. I just got to get it put up. I do have, you know, the little masks and all, but I really didn't want to invite the troll in, so. And I have a better mask too. It's got 2 pods on it. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could do that. I'm gonna cut it into little pieces soon anyway. Yeah, it does work really well. I beat it up with the planer. That little hose does not have the capability to handle all the dust from the planer, especially with that being forced. But I not only filled up both buckets, I filled up the 5 gallon or 10 gallon or whatever that thing is, that vacuum. So it smelled really good in here for a while. Safety squirts. We'll get to it, Alex. I thought didn't you say you were making a fly tying table? Chop chop. What's taking so long? I need the tape measure somewhere. I have one. I used to have a tape measure. If I was a tape measure, where would I be? Oh. Hi, Pernell. Thanks for popping in. I don't know what I'm having for dinner, but it sounds like Turner's having a better dinner than I am. I have your address, Turner. Save me one. I'll be there. Nice, Alex. Nice. Hanging off the box. No. No, not right now. Kim. I want Turner to build it on live stream. Let's see if I can't make this a little. There we go. I need a block. Probably just use this. Everything gets moved. You're right. You're right. I'm not supposed to be paying attention to chat today. I got work to do. Alex, I can paint them, but this will be the first year that I'm actually making any. So I I initially thought about just selling them as a kit. You just put it together yourself. You know, everything be drilled out and all that stuff. But I don't know if that is anything that people would want. You know, like build it with your kids, paint it up however you want, kind of thing. I'm not done with this yet. I still need to do the smaller ones, but I'm gonna drill all the holes in the big ones first and assemble one or two, and then maybe I'll assemble them all. I don't know. We'll see. Harbor Freight drill press. It was on sale like $80 or something like that. Mint. I mean, logically I'm drilling into wood, so I don't need anything fancy, but at least it worked earlier when I tried to fire it up. So we're going to put a little jig down here. What we're going to do is mark this. Instead of marking each individual piece, we're going to mark the jig for center on each piece. So we need to go up to 5 inches. Yeah, so this will be center. And then 4. So we're going to move this with pieces. Need little clamps. Yeah, I think it was the first live I did. I do. And then all I need is, well, do this. That needs to be a 1/2 inch to the middle of that hole. This will have to be over here. Son of a bitch. There. Let's sit there. Actually, put it right there. I'll have to bear with me while I make up this little drill jig. I didn't rightly think about it beforehand, or I would have made one up earlier. Should just put a couple of screws in there and be done with it. That's what I'm gonna do. Right back. Just gotta put a screw in here. Okay. Oh no. I lost my little foot. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh, what? I'm just gonna put this in here. Go. Bring you guys over here if you like. You go. Watch me drill holes. Nice, Janelle. That's cool. Alright. Let's make some. Let's fill some holes, shall we? That would be a well set up jig. Perfect. Fortunately, you can only drill 2 at a time. I know this is probably the best view for you guys ever, but drill bit looks wobbly. I don't like it. May have to change that out to a better fit. I'm gonna change out this drill bit. I think this one might be bent. Or it's just run out on the drill. That's all right. All right. It's time for the next set. I can probably position the camera a little better. Position it like that so I can see chat. You guys can see. Maybe. Yeah. It's gotta be better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so these ones should be at 2. a 6-inch set. Hi, Matthew. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Just doing a production run of the little Christmas tree things, the little spiral trees. My chat has been going all wonky on me, and keep having to reset it. Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate that, buddy. Figured I'd take a page out of Turner's book, and since I'm in the shop, might as well go live. I mean, I've been in the shop all day, but thanks for still hanging around, you know. I've got earbuds in and music playing, so I've 1, 2, 3, 4 more sets to go. So I'm going to clear some of these off on my bench. Bring them over here, the ones that need proof yet. as I don't zone out, drill the wrong holes. Be all right. There, leaves 10-inch ones over there. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out while you're getting some stuff done. Yes, it is, Dave. It is. It's the Bauer one. The little, like, 8-inch one or whatever they say. Whatever it is. I thought about grabbing a bigger one, but this one was on sale, and even the bigger one only has a 2-inch throw, so... I'm not upset with it. I mean, it's got a little bit of run out, but it's not terrible for the price. Once I'm done with these, I will have enough to do 5 big trees, or 6 big trees. And then I'll see how I want to do the smaller trees. Thinking about doing sets, so you get 1 big one, 2 medium ones, and 1 small tree. And I'm thinking the medium ones will be half the size of the tall ones, and the small one will be half the size of the medium one. Or maybe I'll do 1 medium, 1 tall, 1 short. People can set up however they want. Yeah, Alex, it is really nice for the tabletop. I don't really need a floor standing model for doing little stuff like this. In fact, it drills. I tested the 3/8 hole with I drilled a hole, right? I put a dowel rod in it, and it's a nice tight 3/8. So it's got a little bit of run out I can see from the point on my bit, but not enough that it's affecting anything. So I could probably use it for doweling and stuff if I want. If the need arises that I need a floor model, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But I think for now, this one is perfect. I don't know if all of their drills at Harbor Freight have a 2-inch throw. I just know all the ones that were on display only had 2 inches of throw. But it's a lot better than using a hand drill. I'll have to build a proper base for it though, with a sliding fence one day. Yeah, floor models definitely take up space, and as you guys are aware, I'm in my garage shop. Space is at a premium. So anything I can do to minimize things in the middle of the floor as I build this out is going to be what happens. I'm thinking I might build a flip cart and put this and a belt sander on a flip cart, and then on the other side put something like the planer or something on it, or a jointer and belt sander, or I might leave the planer separate. I got a little tabletop drill, or I'm sorry, bandsaw. I may just put that on the cart. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah, Alex. Wow. I would have jumped on that too, and then I would have figured out space later. I would have just worked around it. That all up. month mark. Well, at least if somebody does try to steal it, you'll know. It'll definitely be obvious. They come up and ask you for help moving it. I've already got a bunch of ideas for stuff that, of course they do. That's usually how it works. But I've already got a bunch of ideas to use the drill press here for. They do come in really handy. In fact, hell, even in the big shop, I don't have a drill press. Well, I guess I do have a drill press. It's just one of those ones you bolt to a drill from like woodpeckers. I'm sure there's 800 different brands of it. But I don't know that really counts as a drill press, though. Kind of the same concept, I guess. Definitely costs a lot more than this thing did. This one has adjustable speed as well. I don't know that I would use it for metal, but Yours is definitely more solidly built. So last set to drill for the big ones. Yeah, Matthew. I've got the shop vac over here. I just didn't want to listen to it. Didn't want to make you guys listen to it either. Yeah, Alex, I think this will do quite nicely for woodwork. Oh, there goes my headphones. They died. Bummer. I don't mind cleaning, Matthew. That's typically what I do when I'm having my my end of the night drink. Go. That's those drilled out. I gotta get my headphones plugged back in. They apparently couldn't last all day with noise canceling on. I'm sure there's better ear protection, but my little earbuds, they work great. Turn on noise canceling and I don't hear a thing. Plus I got music playing. as well plug those in. Okay, I'll move you guys back over here. Actually, you're gonna be in the way because I want to get a drink out. Oop. All right, I'm gonna get this thing. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this thing moved. Although, I don't think I'm gonna break that. Well, I will have to make a whole different jig for the other ones. Because the other ones are, they're only 3/4 of an inch wide. So. But, get those put away for now. I also don't have the other ones cut yet, so I'm not sure yet how tall I want to make them. I think I'm gonna build one of these to size and then sit here and ponder it while I have a beverage. But there's that. And I'll be right back. I hear something outside, and I don't know if it's at my house or at neighbor's house. Must be at the neighbor's house. All right. Get these all set up here. Grab my dowel rods. Almost dropped all of those on the floor. Well, thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. I did cheat and took that jewelry box out of the clamps, and I sanded it a little bit. I gotta say, kind of proud about it. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap that I gotta fix on the top, but that won't be a big deal. In fact, I'll show you. Here's the bottom. And there's the top. So I gotta fix this little bit here. And that'll be about it. But the miters came out really nice. And I rounded them over a little bit with sandpaper so they're not sharp. And I did a, where did it go? Here. Oh, I used the purple poplar piece that I had tested a stain or a finish on. I used it on my drill press thing. But so this is no finish down here, and this up here is 2 coats of lacquer. I just wanted to see what it would do to this wood, and I think it really highlights that grain pattern. I mean, you got no finish here, and at that line there, it's finish. So, and it doesn't change the color of the wood really. It gives it like a nice kind of amber color maybe. So that's what I'm going to use on that box. And it doesn't cover up the purple on the purple poplar. The lighter purple, it kind of turns a little bit brownish, but it as it dries, it seems to come back to color. Yeah, it really brings out the grain, something fierce. I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do several coats of that shellac. I'm sorry, shellac. And yeah, right, Janelle. So I'm gonna do probably 6-7 coats of that shellac on it, on the box, and then maybe finish it off with a poly coat after a day or two. But man, I think that, wow, that is super bright. I think that looks gorgeous. Anyway, that's not today though. It was super close to being today. Speaking of purple poplar, so I just got poplar dowel rods from Lowe's. These are made out of purple poplar. I mean, some of them are. This one's obviously not. Yeah, I got at least 4 of them that are purple poplar. And then some of the 1/4-inch ones are too. So I may have purposefully picked those ones out. Yeah, Janelle, I think it does really nice on the. I think it does really nice for the grain. It doesn't hide it. Doesn't try to make it something it's not. It just shows off what it is. And my kind of woodworking is, I want to show the grain off, because I think that's the best part of the wood. But, so I'm going to also laser cut a bunch of stars and stuff, but that's not tonight. So I'm going to get this stuff run down, and then we'll see where I want to cut it off. I'm not exactly sure on the height that I want to make these yet. That little bit of run out really didn't matter, did it? Janelle, I'm the same way. Oh, that one was off just a little bit. That one. It'll get cut. It'll be fun. So, yeah, I'm the same way, Janelle. I like to show off the grain. I think the grain and the craftsmanship are the things that make wood worthwhile. Alex, I agree. Them tables, they are super nice. I've seen some people making them, and I've got a big chunk of black cherry crotchwood that I haven't slabbed up yet. It's just sitting there drying right now. But I'm thinking that a couple of tables is what I'm going to make out of that. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. One too many. Urgh. I agree, Pernell. I agree. I also think that a true craftsman is going to highlight that grain, not try to cover it up. Use that grain to the advantage of the piece. I think that's. I don't know. I've had people that wanted stuff painted or stained ridiculously dark. It is what it is. I mean, everybody has different likes, but boy, they sit much better with that drill press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. 5 of these. 5 of these. There, I got just enough movement on some of these that it's not going to be ridiculous to spiral them. And they're tight enough that they won't just randomly flop around. Leave that on the floor. I'll sweep it up with my trash. And I have to make bases, but I decided I'm not going to do the cross piece thing. I'm going to do a solid base. At least for this run. The cross piece thing is nice because you can fold it flat and store it, but people store Christmas stuff all the time, so I don't think they will have that big of an issue finding a spot for a little block of wood to sit. I agree, Alex. I very much dislike painting wood. If I'm gonna paint it, it's gonna be a trash wood or pine or regular poplar that has that greenish tint to it. You know, that stuff you can buy at the hardware store or at Lowe's or whatever. Yeah, Janelle, I'm thinking either a circle, maybe some little squares, something like that. Um, I won't make them too terribly thick. They'll probably be about the same thickness as a picket here, but just enough to stabilize the tree and hold it up. But yeah, I thought little circles might, people could decorate them up like little tiny Christmas trees. I also agree that painting all the wood gray and whatnot needs to stop. I've got family that loves to refinish furniture pieces that people are, giving away or selling cheap on marketplace and stuff. And they're refinishing it is they sand it all down and they sand it all down and paint it and then sell it to somebody else who wants that. They had a cherry wood buffet table thing, like that cabinet. I have one in the house, but they got one, and they painted it black with white drawers, like the drawer fronts, and that upset me on a whole level. That it was an irrational anger. Cherry wood is my favorite wood. In case nobody knew that about me. But yeah, cherry's my favorite. I mean, there's a lot of pretty woods, and I can respect all the wood colors and grains and patterns and whatnot. But cherry is on a whole nother level. Oh, move these all up a little bit. Now the only oak that so we have oak trim in our house, and it wasn't taken care of proper, and or it was a poor quality oak trim. So I tore it all down. I recut it. I didn't want like 6-inch wide trim. And yeah, exactly. They ruined it. But I didn't want like 6-inch wide box style trim, so I cut it all down to 3 inches wide. Got rid of the goofy shaped edge they had on it, and just rounded over the corners, like all the edges. And I couldn't get it enough of it to be a good appearance board. So I went the way of doing like a whitewash on it. And I tell you what, I think it turned out really good. It hid all of the imperfections and the quality issues, and left all the grain to show. It was really nice. Alright, so if I put a base on here that is that thick, I think that's a decent height. That's not bad. And I'll leave probably about 1.5 inches out of the top for, well, the base will probably be a little thicker, but I'll go into the base about that far. I'll leave 1.5 inches out the top for the SAR or whatever. Pickled? I don't know what pickled is. Walnut is really nice too. My other favorite is Ambrosia maple. Love ambrosia maple. I'm going to do a star, Alex. I'm going to have the laser cut it out. So I'm going to have the laser cut it out of some of that like 1/4-inch ply or melamine or whatever you want to call it. Luan, I don't know what they call it. It looks like 1/4-inch ply. 2 inches up top. Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem. But so for the star, I think I'm going to have it cut out 3 of them and glue 3 together, and then drill a 3/8 hole so that it can sit on. But yeah, 2 inches isn't bad. That'd be a good idea. In fact, I'll mark this one right now. There. So it'd be, I don't know if you can see that mark right here by my thumb. That'd be about how tall it is. I mean, the base might stick up another 1/2 inch, but that'll be the tall one. And I'm going to run it through, I don't think I have to run it through the planer. I'll just sand it all, make sure everything's nice and flat on both sides. Just because I like perfection and I want to get rid of all these saw marks. Purnell, it is very, very hypnotic. That's my that's the little fuel pump for my little diesel heater up there, and it definitely makes me sleepy. But it also means that I get to be warm, so I'm okay with it. I never heard it called a pickled finish. I always just referred to it as a whitewash, where you get like, just a little bit of white paint or white pigment in it. Stupid sticker. All right, so that's going to be my template here. So I want my top boards to be around here. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard it called a pickled finish. That's interesting. I wonder if that's just the different coasts. So I'm not going to make little ones tonight because it's already 6 o'clock. I will make little ones tomorrow after work while the laser's running. Oh. About there. I probably won't do live at that point, but who knows? Because that'll be after my day job, so it'll be about this time. Yeah, I will Google it later, Janelle. Oh! Wait, that fucking gummy nonsense on there is really binding everything up. Matthew, I don't want the snow, buddy. I don't want it. You can keep it. I would happily allow that. I would be 100% okay with you keeping all of the snow. I'm just sanding off this sticky goop on here. not doing it on camera because I don't want the comments. You know, Matthew, I don't mind driving in the snow. I don't mind. I hate other people driving in the snow because, I mean, around here we get snow. Well, we'll get a lot of snow, and every year it happens, and every year everybody forgets that they have bald tires on their car, and bald tires don't have any traction, and they also forget that you can't do 110 and then slam on the brakes 3 feet from where you want to stop. You know, because last year was way different, you know. Good gravy. What is that one? Boy, howdy, that one is tight. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem to spec. Well, there is a ridge. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a ridge on here. You see that little line? That was definitely goofy. But this is cedar. It's soft. I just got to get it to work on. There we go. The beginning of that thing was ridiculous. Man. Grab some more sandpaper. Maybe that'll help. Good Lord. I did. I took some 320 sandpaper to it. It's a lot better. It's not great by any means. It also doesn't help that it is dinner time, that's for sure. I think I'm going to build these and then I'll head in for my dinner time. I don't know what I'm having yet, but yeah. Stack those. These ones just slide right off. Nobody's business. Yep, that's exactly what I'll be doing, Matthew. Waiting for Turner to start his lab. Which, I'll make sure I'm off by 6:30 because he's been hopping on early. Yeah, I wonder too. I'm sure he'll let us know in his live stream tonight. Oh, I need these ones. In fact, I may just build this one and call it a night because I'm getting kind of hungry. Yeah. Yeah, his wife kicks him out of stop ruining my good times. Can't blame Mrs. T either. I'd kick Turner out to the shop too. Shish kebabs? Yeah. That's funny because I was just thinking about that. I still have the grill hooked up. I can still fire that up. This one. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the reason those little ones go on so hard is because I was using a different drill bit. I wonder if that one is a tighter 3/8 than the drill bit I was using for the rest of them. Yes, these are cedar. I thought about making some out of hardwoods, but I don't want them to be cost prohibitive for people. So this is about the lowest pricing that I can make them and still have them look decent. And they can be painted easily. So this one. I put one too many on this one. There we go. They do a little bit. They don't have a strong cedar smell. Cutting it smells a lot. A lot more like cedar. They're definitely not aromatic cedar or anything like that. Which, from what I understand, is good because aromatic cedar really smells awful. But I like the way these look when they're planed down so much that I'm thinking I'm going to line my closet with it. Plane it down, make them look real pretty. And then oil them. Been just using cedar oil. Well, that one's really loose. Goodness. Whatever. Swap that one out with this one. There we go. There's two of them done. Well, two of them assembled. But yeah, I like cedar too. It smells really good. I got enough stuff here to do 4 more. I'll probably do 1 more. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Do 1 more and then call her a day. Mark my height here. Leave that sticker on the other end that's going to get cut off. Yes, one is yours. Hi, Steph. Steph, do you want a set or do you want just one? I'm going to do a set of probably 3. I'm going to do one tall one, one medium one, and one little one. I'm not glittering it. You can glitter it on your own. If I put glitter on one of these trees, everything I ever make in here will have glitter on it for the rest of time. Yeah. On Janelle's live earlier, we had a discussion about glitter. How I don't hate glitter or dislike it, but I do not go out of my way to do it or get it. Things that glitter, anyway. But I do prefer my workshop not be covered in glitter. Okay, so note to self, only use that other drill bit or that brand of drill bits from now on. Unless I want a really tight fitting joint. Throw that on the ground. That's good for it. I'm going to tell Turner that he needs to get one of these little diesel heaters so that way he can put everybody to sleep in chat on his streams. There we go. 3 of them assembled. And obviously the tops and bottoms need cut. And they'll have to get sanded flat. Get rid of the saw marks. And I'll get the stars, put them on the top, and cut the angles. But I got enough stuff here to do 3 more, so that'll give me 6. I'll build the little ones probably tomorrow. And I'm assuming that I'm going to have enough to do a whole lot of little ones. So, but thank you guys for all coming around and hanging out with me. And we will catch some of you later on Turner's Live if he goes on tonight. And the rest of you, thank you. Appreciate your views. And leave me a message in the comments if there's something that you'd like me to make on a live. And we can probably try to work that out. All right. Not doesn't have to be something that you want to buy, just something to make on lives, because I enjoy the live builds. So, yeah. So thanks for hanging out, guys, and appreciate it. We'll catch you all next time.